pressure exerted on her, because like you mentioned, after 15 minutes, EHOME can definitely start to fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a slow like 3-4 minutes, but maybe Lanham has a lot of damage.
Poison Tick still rocking out. I think he's dead here. That will be the first blood. Pain on that stand-in dazzle, able to get the job done, courtesy of that 1 point in Poison Touch. So very, very nice start there coming out for Vici Gaming. And we'll see how EHOME up as Vici going on the unsuspecting EHOME. I think this could be a couple of kills if they commit deeply for this.
It's gonna be so difficult though, because Fenrir has his ultimate available now, so we'll see.
There's going to be a Ravage connecting onto all three. Slardar dead before the fight even starts, and Frost Arrows going through. Mystic Snakes, like you mentioned, the ult dropped out from the Warlock. The vacuum in! Holy mackerel, that's a lot of damage as they are going to get 4 out of that Dazzle. The lone survivor just booking it back here to that bottom lane. Oh, that Chaotic Offering was pretty neat, but the vacuum was what sealed the deal.
Oh my god.
Who is going to be back from that TP. Again, probably still clenching a little bit from how close that Dragon Tail was, but Dragon Form still up here on Old Chicken, pressuring this tier 2.
Old Lanham.
Oh, okay. So he's going to go. He pays with his life. Juggernaut is able to get down the kill onto Drow Ranger. Meanwhile, up top, and well, they make it a 1-for-1 globally. Obviously, Drow still going down. It's going to be the worst of the two exchanges. As that's it's Drow can't afford to go down here.
I'm so tempted to say that's not worth it, but I think the idea was that he was so close to this mechanism that he didn't want to lose any valuable gold. But even then, I mean, 2-minute cooldown on your biggest ultimate in the game. Bottom lane though, Lanham. It's okay.
Alright, so there's going to be another kill on the Drow Ranger, and it looks like Pain might... Okay, there's nothing to lock him down, so we'll be able to get away, but again, just your Dazzle getting out scot-free. Warlock able to go through and kills off the Dazzle anyway, just with those Fatal Bonds. The creeps are actually the ones to do the killing blow. Vengeful Spirit falling as well. EHOME, I mean, they are just having some fun here. They are feeling very, very comfortable going in, getting these push initiations against a Drow strat, and it should be Drow kind of hitting Omni Slash. There's going to be a nice ulti out from the Warlock. You've got Drow Ranger as that little sentry turret going in. Might be able to kill off the Juggernaut. Will be able to pop the Aegis here. There's going to be a vacuum in. 2 connecting onto the wall. Old Chicken looking for something here. There is going to be the Aegis respawn as they go. They get the crush up onto Pain. Pain, one chance to react there with the Shallow Grave. Meanwhile, Dragonite's able to go through, kill off the Vengeful Spirit. It's not looking so hot here for Vici. Already losing 2 sources of damage. About to lose their Dazzle, their 1 source of heal. There's going to be Fatal Bonds there, tying him to the rest of his teammates who are sitting and retreating. Yeah, it's going to be a dead Dazzle here. So HYM hangs his head in shame, retreating back to the base, and Dusa following along. That's going to be a tier 2 ripped apart, maybe even some pressure onto the tier 3s right now. Doesn't feel like a Drow strat shining here. I mean, that should be something we say at like 6 minutes, not 23. And there is going to be Old 11 here munching his way through the trees. He's made himself a cute little path. He's got that wall of replica at the ready. And now they bring in the follow-up damage with the Warlock Chaotic Offering. It feels like this is going to be another initiation chance. Old Chicken, meanwhile, finds a pick up onto the Dazzle. There's the wall, drop down with the Chaotic Offering swap to try to save someone as Burning's able to go through and TP out. There will be a crush. Stops DXM in her tracks, but Drow Ranger able to get back. There will be a TP out from the Vengeful Spirit as well. So it's just going to be the Dusa left to her own devices here. She's got no mana, she's got no health, she's fresh out of luck, and that's going to be a double kill streak from Old Chicken globally. He went down bottom, he found a kill onto the Dazzle, and now up top he finds a kill onto the Dusa. Everything's going his way.
Yeah, that's a nice attempt from the side of Vici Gaming, just easily going for the ultimate and then TPing out, but Medusa dropping down anyways, that's not what you want. That was almost worth it because they just got a TPs out, but didn't happen.
HYM threatening that Ravage here. We got a fight of the tentacles, fight of the sea creatures. HYM finally retreats, is able to get back as there is no crush. Meanwhile, tier 3s under siege. You've got the Tidehunter Ravage still ready to his little heart out. He's going to get that amp damage on him. Okay, can they kill HYM before he's able to get off the Ravage? He will go through. They do have the wall up, though. Swap back in. There is going to be the double golems dropped out. DXM in some serious trouble there. Respawn coming out from the Juggernaut, who got dunked in that last fight. But speaking of dunked here, it looks like DXM following suit will be going down. Has buyback, but so expensive at this point in the game. They may have to just sack it completely in a racks. There's the buyback coming out. Drow Ranger still up, but she's hitting like noodles here. She just can't get in. She can't do the damage. She's just left to clean up illusions of the Jug, and that's going to be some tier 2 or tier 3 pressure coming out in this mid lane. They go in. Pain, will he get locked down? Yeah, no chance to cast Grave. Now this is a buyback onto the Dusa. HYM sitting here, wants to get out, just taking so much damage, but the GG will be called out, as it's just looking like EHOME are 1000% in control of the pace of the game here. So Vici get handled. This is a best of 3. What do you need to see differently from Vici moving forward?
I think I mean, Vici game is